everyone, Nancy Christensen here, and this week's video blog is called Broken Hearts and Broken Roses. And like so many of the things that I know about God, I learned them through raising my children, and this is another one of those. So I'm going to start by telling a story. When one of my sons was about, I don't know, 6 or maybe 7 years old, uh, my two kids were playing catch with a Nerf football in the living room. I was totally cool with that. I was one of those moms that, I live in Oregon, so I wanted to let my kids be able to play inside. And I knew the risks involved with that, and I chose to do it anyway. I loved them playing in the house like that. It really made me happy. Anyway, they're playing catch with a Nerf football. And so one of the passes went really high, and my 6 or 7 year old little sweetheart jumped up and the football went through his hands and it went up and hit a shelf that I had on the wall. And on that shelf was a dried rose that was on my grandma's grave. And of course, the rose fell to the ground and shattered in a million pieces and was destroyed. And my sweet little son was devastated. He came to me and he was brokenhearted and he was crying and, Mom, I'm so sorry. I wrecked your grandma's rose from her grave and you'll never get that back. And I'm just so sorry. I did that. And yeah, it was so sweet to see his heart, that he knew how important that was to me, and he knew that that was a big deal, that that rose got broken. And I got down really close, looked him straight in his little sweet little eyes, and I said, hey, it's okay. You are way more important to me than that rose. I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. It's just a rose. And it was dried even. It's not even a living rose. It's okay. I want you to know that it means a lot to me that you feel badly, because it means you're taking responsibility for your actions. But it was my idea to let you play in the house. I gave you permission to play football in the house. If anybody was responsible for that rose getting broken, it would be me, because I gave you permission to do that. So my reason for telling you that story is I think that's God's heart for us, that when we make mistakes, even big ones, and we are truly sorry, repentant, that we know that that thing was important to God and we made a choice, we did something that caused him pain. Let's just put it that way. When we truly are, oh God, I'm so sorry. That must have hurt you really bad. And when we come to him like that, his heart is for us. We are way more important than any rule breaking or any heartbreak that he has. He wants us to learn from these and to grow and to make a different choice next time. But that's just my little spiel here, that if, as I renew my mind to view my actions and my mistakes, most importantly my mistakes, to view my mistakes the way he sees my mistakes, it's no surprise to him that I make mistakes. We live in a fallen world. He knows we're going to make mistakes. So Romans 8:1 says, therefore there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. So if you love God and your heart is toward him to please him, and you realize the times when you make choices that are outside of the things that he puts in place to keep us safe and happy and whole, when we go outside of that, those things break his heart, because it's not good for us. And so when we are truly repentant and we truly are sorry, it's okay. It's okay. He doesn't condemn us. He doesn't give us what we deserve for making those poor decisions. We have grace from him. So broken hearts and broken roses are the catalyst for his grace to us. So just remember, if you break a rose and you come to him and you tell him how much you love him, you're on the same team with him. So anyway, that really helps me to renew my mind and to not beat myself up. So, hey, go play some Nerf football, would ya? See you next week.